Good morning, everybody. This is Professor Fleming. I'm going to give you a sample video of what I'm expecting for the studio project for the different schemes that you're developing. I'm going to add a little bit first here before we get into that. Just how did I get to this point? Just trying to get into the systems by which these got posted. So I printed the site plan at 8.5 by 11. That was available on the Blackboard site. Under Studio Resources, by the way, on the left tab in your Blackboard. I got a piece of trace paper and started sketching. This is about the fourth version of the performance scheme that I sketched. I scanned the sketch, I brought it into PowerPoint, and now I'm recording with Snagit while using a stylus. So at this point, this is where you would start your video. And one thing you should know about PowerPoint is it has a little pen here, and you can pick a color if you'd like. And so first I want to start off by talking about this performative scheme. I think these videos should be about 1.5 to 2 minutes long, maybe a little bit more than that, but let's see. So sound, north arrow. So first thing I did was add a north arrow onto the drawing so that we could figure out that we really want to get a nice solar orientation. This is east, this is west, right? So don't want to get too much west, we want a lot of south that we can control. Kelly Drive is here. So the basic idea was to do a bank of classrooms facing due south and actually having the circulation behind, allowing the north wall to be very solid. So that will buffer against the north winds. And then the classrooms open to the south light and also open up to this really great outdoor area, which we don't really care about in performative. What I did was I put a little break in the classrooms, and I have a science room right here that has access there. This becomes all of the stormwater collection goes into this element. Not sure what that element is yet. It's some sort of landscape element that then brings the water down the site, and actually stopping here. This drawing is wrong, and I'm going to collect all the water here in some sort of cistern. I'm going to leave this open for loading because in terms of the performative, my goal was to leave the existing building and try to reuse it to save on the carbon footprint. So I have the gym, I have the auditorium, and I have lunch. And what I did was I opened this side of it facing east to allow views. Maybe big garage doors is what I was thinking, so I could maybe do some passive cooling through here. Now I did ask you to do a plan in a section, so if you end up doing a section, you might want to show how we can get some breezes coming from this way. I think the breezes are coming that way, low, and maybe come out this way high. Maybe that's something we can do. The other thing I wanted to mention is I did a little research on this building, and the kitchen is down on this end, so that might help you think about what you want to do there. I have bus drop off on this side coming in and out that way. I have some parking for faculty with perhaps entering at that point. I have public parking here, entering the lobby here, and then views out this way, which is kind of nice. And as we said in our adjacency diagrams, access to there. And I didn't do this to scale because of time concerns for me, but you would want to, when you do these little sketches, you want to make sure they're relatively close to scale. And so a couple other things, big wall here for the sound. I want to block the sound here. And I'm going to line that wall with PV on the top of the wall. I'm going to have PV on this roof, PV all on this roof, and PV on top of these parking areas if needed to get to net zero. So it looks like I'm going to get all of the stormwater collected. I'm going to capture all of the sun I can capture, and I'm going to have a highly, highly, highly efficient building, which actually might not be too bad. So what I'm going to be doing is posting this into the Prezi file, which I'm now backing up every day. And on that, you're going to see this drawing, you're going to see the video of what I'm doing, and then you as a student are going to enter in your optimisms, cautions, and next steps. So I hope that this was helpful for you. I hope that you'll send me emails if you have any questions about this process. Thank you.